What's going on? We are Phantoms. Our show, The Dive, highlights our favorite dance tracks, us breaking down the latest in culture, and even some fashion news. Nah, I'm joking.
Okay, real news.
Let's go.
I'm not sure why Diplo gave us a show. I don't even know if he knows that we have a show.
Well, no one tell him because I'm having fun.
The Dive.
This is The Dive on Diplo's Revolution.
Welcome to The Dive here on Diplo's Revolution. I am your host, Phantoms. Just me. I am Phantoms.
Hi, I'm Vinny. I'm a part of Phantoms. I guess I'm not hosting.
Well, you are. I totally forgot there was two of us that do this show. I apologize about that. It feels like it's been months since we've done the show, but it's only been a week, folks. How's everybody doing out there today? How we feeling? Craziness in the world right now. I don't know if we should even talk that much about it because it is just fucking insanity and there's a lot of awful shit.
Yeah.
And maybe we can kind of use this show as a way to sort of not think about it for a second. But
yeah,
it is pretty fucked out there right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to like not address it, I guess. Yeah, when you have a microphone in front of you, but I know what you mean. It's horrific. It's definitely been weighing on me pretty heavy this week. I know that you're the same as well. But yeah,
it's just fucking awful. I think we know where we stand. It's pretty obvious where we stand on a lot of this shit, and it's just really fucking horrible what happened. And
something's got to change. Something has to change for sure.
Yeah. With that being said, let's start some music because there's a bunch of other bullshit that doesn't matter in the theme of life, but I want to bitch about it anyway. So let's get into that.
Sounds good.
Never funded you, never bought the drama with your life. Now you could just play it, please. And
wanna treat you better. I just 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 wanna treat you better.
Phantoms present The Dive on Diplo's Revolution.
Welcome back to The Dive here on Diplo's Revolution. We've talked about this before on the show a lot. A big pet peeve of ours, which is fucking TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
And I hate TikTok. I use it more than I had before. The algorithms figured me out. It's the creepiest algorithm ever. It'll feed you exactly what you want to see, and that's why it's so addicting. It's brain poison. The problem here is the way that TikTok is influencing the music industry now. Before, you had to promote. Social media has always been a big part of it. Now the only thing labels want you to do are these dang tic-tacs. And there was about, 6-7 different artists. I think it was Halsey, FK Twigs, fucking Florence from Florence and the Machine, all saying the same thing, which is like, my label wants me to start, making more TikToks because they don't want to release this stuff.
Specifically, like lo-fi TikToks, which I guess means just kind of like talking to camera, like not like a high production value, right? Just sort of like, hey, check this out, like something like that. Because I don't even really know what they meant by that. That's what I figured.
I don't fucking know either. And it really worries me for the state of music that at the end of the day, making music is a creative endeavor. You want to be creative. Obviously it's a business. It's a music business. You want good music to get signed to a label, and you want that to be successful. That's what the label wants to do. But there also still needs to be some kind of art in it. And now if you're just making music for fucking TikTok, and that's also everything on Top 40 Radio is all TikTok songs too, which is fucking insane.
Yeah.
The chokehold that this app has on the music industry now is fucking weird, and I don't want to sound like the old guy yelling at the sky about like, it wasn't like this back in the day, but I just don't really see the benefit or the positive about this. I think on rare occasions, some people have been discovered on TikTok, but not that many.
No, and it is unfortunately a very quick level of hype, I guess, that you would get on TikTok if you did become viral on there, because as you know, the app moves very quickly. The app is built for everyone to go viral, not just a few people. So it's an impossible thing to chase. And I know that's something that Halsey had mentioned. She's just like, because someone was like, oh, like you have to market yourself, like sorry about being an artist. But I know what she was getting at, which is that there's this constant goalpost moving of like what makes something viral. And like it's just sort of this like impossible dragon to chase down, where you're like, we can never like actually like figure out what something is truly like working in a viral way. It's impossible. So it's also like the last thing you want to worry about too when you're already trying to create music and you're already dealing with like the self-doubt of being a fucking artist, that you're like, oh, my TikToks are getting 200 views, which yes, folks, our TikToks do fucking horribly on there. I don't know how to make it work. I don't really care anymore. No. But, obviously it's still a big part of it. That's my bone to pick of this week. I was just going to say, too, I mean, that's the new added element, which is sort of, it's just content creation, which, most artists, most musicians didn't really sign up for. That's sort of like an influencer's kind of forte, I guess, is content creation, meaning like, these like quick little videos that are God knows what, dancing, stupid little creative thing. But it's not like where I guess our heads are at and a lot of other artists. So it's difficult to enter this new world and be like, how do we navigate this?
And you can't, like, I think the best thing to do is honestly bring on a fucking 15-year-old kid.
Yeah,
that,
seriously.
Eats, sleeps, and breathes this app, and then they could be like, oh, right now this is going viral, do something like this. It's just hell. It's just like the fucking worst. But I'm interested to see what you guys think out there. We're at Phantoms. I want to know if you're finding your music through TikTok, if you like the app, if you understand what we're saying, or if you're just like, shut the hell up, I want to hear some music.
Well, I guess we'll play some music for you guys then, if that's the case.
These days I've been drowning in a burning these feelings weigh me down like lead balloons. I can't stop my hands from reaching out for you. It's like my mind knows that you're gone, but my body won't believe it's true. I need to unload it, my heart's overflowing. The damn now it's broken, don't know how to close it. 'Cause the only person who could fix it ain't around. 'Cause you are my release, a place to ground my feet. Now I love dancing, ruins here for everyone to see. I need relief. I need relief. I need relief. Oh, spreading broken pieces of my heart around, telling all my secrets to an empty crowd. Oh, I need to unload it, my heart's overflowing. The damn now it's broken, don't know how to close it. 'Cause the only person who could fix it ain't around. 'Cause you are my release, somewhere for me to be. My thoughts went in too deep and now they're spilling in the streets. Yeah, you were my release, a place to ground my feet. Now I love dancing, ruins here for everyone to see. I need relief, relief. I need relief. I need relief. Relief, no.
We go uptown if I think I need you by my side. 365, 65. We go uptown if I think I need you by my side. 365, 65. We go na 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 na. We go na 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 na. We
see you and I. In a crowded room, you're my decision. Oh, we've been blurring the lines. In the crowded room, I guess I kissed him. Oh, now baby, hold on. Pushed you back for so long. Oh, and I'm all out of good excuses now, baby. Alright, I can't wait one more night. Oh, I give up, I give in, I can't take it. Won't you please pour your love in for me? Pour your love in for me, like a waterfall, baby. Won't you please pour your love in for me? Pour your love in for me. I need you to let your waterfall. Oh, baby, let me feel it all. Give me something that's real. This may be a mistake, but I want your tattoos on my shoulders. If you was burning in pain, I'd raise you to the sky and toast this hopeless. Oh, now baby, hold on. Pushed you back for so long. Oh, and I'm all out of good excuses now, baby. Alright, I can't wait one more night. Oh, I give up, I give in, I can't take it. Won't you please pour your love in for me? Pour your love in for me, like a waterfall, baby. Won't you please pour your love in for me? Pour your love in for me. I need you to let your waterfall. Oh, baby, let me feel it all. Give me something that's real. Won't you please pour your love in for me? Pour your love in for me, like a waterfall, baby. Won't you please pour your love in for me? Pour your love in for me. Give me something that's real.
Kyle and Vinny, The Dive. Discover the latest in dance music.
Welcome back to The Dive here on Diplo's Revolution. I was just thinking earlier, something we saw the other day. We can even bring up like what school night is in LA. It's kind of funny. We went back to there's this party. I guess you'd call it more of a like industry showcase, but like anyone can go to it in LA called School Night. That's been going on for probably like, I don't know, 10 years now. As long as I can remember.
So everybody has to play it. They've had Dua Lipa play it. Doja Cat's played it. We've played it.
Yeah.
I'd like to put myself up there with them in that same caliber.
It really is. It's like a rite of passage for any industry person. Everyone.
The whole thing about it, though, is like the sound is usually never great, and when you're starting as an artist, usually your big fear, especially when you're like there's prospective labels there, is you want it to sound good, and it always just sounds like shit across the board.
Yeah,
but it's just something you have to do.
and like the way the room is shaped too is it's not great. It's sort of like the center of like the room where like the center stage is very thin. And most of the crowd is on the left and the right of the stage. So it kind of is a little bit awkward up there. But we went there the other night and I noticed, because I think they're streaming it on Twitch now. And I saw that on on one of the walls, which is kind of a wall that you'd be facing as like a performer, they had the Twitch chat going.
Which is the fucking worst. Like
on the wall.
The amount of heckling. I mean, they must have moderators, but imagine you're already doing this like show. It already sounds like shit. Then you look over and fucking like Assman69's just like, fucking sucks, dude. Get the fuck off the stage. Like, you're seeing that shit.
I feel like they probably have a pretty good community on their Twitch, hopefully. But it just made me think, like, God, that is a nightmare situation for like a nervous new performer, just to like see those kind of comments rolling in while you're playing.
It's also funny too. The crowd is the exact same. It's all like junior agents. It's all kind of like, people in their like late 20s, early 30s, and it's just such a place that you can just see all these guys trying to pick up on these gals that are going to see their like buzzing band. And it's just it's such a weird spot. It's almost like a time capsule of what LA was like 10 years ago.
For sure.
In that room. which is there's something kind of nice about that. It's sort of not picking up women at this show,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying the sort of the vibe of it in there, and beautiful Bordeaux, which is a part of the Avalon. But yeah, also EDC happened. Looked insane. We did the one in October. We didn't do this one. I had a bit of FOMO looking at it. It looked fun. It looked like everybody was out there having a blast.
Everyone's crowd seemed extra insane. It was like, I think the main stage had about like 80,000 people at it, which is, I mean, I don't know if it's always been that big. I think they've added some more people to EDC, but that is pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, it's wild. I think when we were there, it was cold, and it was also, there was a little bit of confusion, I think, in the requirements. We had to be vaccinated or not, or like the test thing. So I think a lot of people didn't go at that point, because it definitely seemed a little bit easier to get around, which I personally love.
Right.
I love walking around a festival that way. But it seemed like it was really sort of like back to normal out there. All the day parties around it seemed like fucking packed.
Yeah.
And, it looked like a good time. But we were here at home being responsible, and by that I mean drinking a lot of Tito's and
Correct.
making music.
That is correct. Doing the
And DJing. We brought the dive back. We've been doing the dive. I know this is the dive,
Right.
but on our Twitch, we've been DJing. We get nice and hammered on there. It's going to be happening this Sunday as well. Twitch.tv/Phantoms. Come join the party.
I feel like we're probably going to do it maybe all summer as long as we're home on a Sunday, you know? So
Yeah,
I'm not
well,
promising that.
I feel like that's all gonna fall apart in July, pal.
Yeah,
There's like
yeah.
too many shows. We're gonna be coming back on a lot of Sundays,
Mm-hmm.
but we'll do it as much as we possibly can.
Yeah. So yeah, come join us on twitch.tv/Phantoms on Sunday, and let's get into some music.
What's going on? We are Phantoms.
The Dive on Diplo's Revolution.
Welcome back to The Dive here on Diplo's Revolution. We've talked TikTok already, and now we're going to bring back another one of my favorite things to talk about on the show are NFTs, which I struggle with them to find them cool. I struggle to find any sort of value in them long term. The best thing that happened here was a great headline, which I don't have in front of me, of course, I'm never prepared, but Seth Green, I guess, owned a Bored Ape, which is one of those crazy, like, over $200,000 NFTs about a picture of a fucking ape. And he was all set to have a TV show written about it, which who wants that? We'll get into that in a second, but pretty much what happened is somebody stole it from him, and thus in the process, he lost all those commercial rights to it, so therefore he can no longer do this show. Which is just so fucking insane. And there's a trailer that everybody should go watch. It's fucking horrific. And I truly struggle to see who this show would be for other than that community of people that own Bored Apes.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck. And I feel like for the most part, people are sick of hearing about them.
Yeah, I mean, I know we're talking about it now, but it was very funny. And I'm sorry he lost all that money, but you can't help but laugh at the situation. It's also like the fact that that's built into the NFT thing is like owning the rights to it, I guess, for like Bored Ape, and that ended up just completely fucking him in this situation. It's just sort of all kind of works together to make a very silly story. And yeah, the trailer for this show he had, I think it was like all these different kind of crypto figures. They were all hanging out in a bar with their NFTs, like kind of
it's like an animated ape. Yeah.
And
it's just hell.
Yeah, and you're like, who can relate to this? Most people, the vast majority of people cannot relate to this. They don't know who your NFT like avatar is. It's very, very insane. So I'm glad it got a lot of like attention this week because it was just incredible situation.
Yeah, I struggle with this because it's just like literally just looking at it, it's just not cool. You're like pretending to be like your picture, your animation that's not that good of art anyways, and you're like, I don't know, like if you're in the club and you're just making a shit ton of money, and I understand why you like it and have to fight for it, but just generally looking at this situation, it's just not very cool. And I think I saw a tweet from NFT Now that was talking about it was some musician that died. Who was it? Was it Prince?
Yes. Yeah.
I think it was Prince, and it was like if Prince was around, he would have loved NFTs. It's like, no, he fucking wouldn't. I think this shit was fucking lame.
I mean, it's proven by the fact that Ringo Starr just released his NFT thing. So, I know we've been goofing on Ringo
guys,
lately.
Let's call it what it is. It's a fucking money grab.
Yeah.
Like, and like if you just call it that, it's fine. But don't try to pretend like you're really like pushing the narrative here. And I understand like Blau's company is doing some stuff. They're trying to kind of take it back from the major labels and sort of use Web3 for music, but these other projects, like, you're just trying to pump your own bag. Guys.
Yeah.
Let's just call it what it is. And it's just fucking lame to walk around with a cartoon version of a fucking JPEG you own and try to make that cool somehow. It's just not.
Yeah, I think that's what it comes down to. I think it's the deception of being like, this is something that it's not. You know, this is for the community, for everyone, but it's kind of just for them. You know, so
Yeah,
I think that's
just for them.
It comes.
And it's supposed to be easily accessible, yet, you know, if you don't, if you're in it just to get money, like, get out. And it's like, well, everybody else fucking did that to get a bunch of money, so it doesn't make any sense. But I like it. My two gripes, NFTs and TikTok.
Yeah, pretty good stuff that we went through today. I mean, I guess there was a good picture the other day showing sort of like it's the two paths for a 2020 musician, and one path was TikTok and the other path was Web3, and that kind of is where we're at right now. So
yeah, it's funny when you see the DJs who are kind of giving up on like really music creation, and their entire account is all NFTs. Sort of like the life cycle. I'm not gonna call names. I'm sure you can go look on Twitter and find it, but it's just so funny. There's one dude we follow, and his entire Twitter banner is like every NFT he owns with him in the middle. It's just like, it's just fucking whack.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I will never, maybe we're just old now, but I just don't think it's cool. But hey, if I had a bunch of pictures worth like, you know, a total of like $500,000, maybe I would flaunt those too. Maybe it's like wearing a Rolex or something. But I don't get it, and I probably will never get it.
What you know
Con mucho cariño para todos ustedes.
Puerto Rico está bien cabrón, ey, está bien cabrón. De Carolina sale el reggaetón y los hijueputas de Bayamón, ey, ey. Quieren montarse en la ola y no han ido a rincón. Un besito pa' abuela en el balcón, cogiendo todos los hoyos en la Rubicon. P fucking R, ey. Tierra de Maelo y Teo Calderón. Y de Barea, el que fue campeón. Primero que Lebrón. Maldita sea, otro apagón. Vamos pa' los bleachers a prender un blon. Antes que a Pipo le dé un bofetón. Puerto Rico está en cabrón, ey, estoy en cabrón. Puerto Rico está en cabrón, ey, ey. Pichea Maldiva, yo me quedo en Palomino, ey. Si no me voy pa' redes, un saludo a mis vecinos, ey. Aquí el calor es diferente, el sol está ahí, no, ey. La capital del perreo, ahora todos quieren ser latinos. No, ey, pero le falta sazón, batería y reggaetón. Ey, ey, cuido con mi corillo que somos un montón. Ey, ey, le falta sazón, batería y reggaetón. Ey, ey, cuido con mi corillo que somos un montón. Welcome to el calentón.
The Dive
on Diplo's Revolution.
Great show. Hey, man, don't speak over me.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
We didn't
watch it.
Plan this one out.
Yeah. Great show today. Kyle, thank you for joining me on my show. Very fun.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
All of these great things. Trying to, lighten the mood this week for everyone. It's going to be a nice weekend, hopefully. So
yeah, hopefully. Without further ado, I guess we'll end the show. Dallas, Texas, we are coming there June 9th at It'll Do Club. Tickets are on sale now, and they are moving, folks, so get them while they're hot. And we have The Dive on Sunday on our Twitch, twitch.tv/Phantoms. And other than that, I hope you have a gosh darn good weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Vinny, any last words from you?
I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.
Bye.
This is automatic, feel it in the static, skin die like a jacket, hit the lights, it's all This is automatic, feel it in the static, skin die like a jacket,